On the floor for the...
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Milwaukee starting five. We've got Edwards, and it's Harris in at the 5 down low. Pass to Beal. Here's ABC. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Hudson. Here's Tiny. It's hauled in by Beal. To the wing on the left. The 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Fisher. Pass to Tiny. Here's Shepard, guarded by Edwards. Here's Hudson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tiny passes to Boomer. Here's Fisher. Cans it from the wing.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Beal. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. Man, the defender really went after him.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game now. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Shepard. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Tiny, pounded by Beal. Nice shot by Tiny.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Beal's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's stolen away. Out on his own on the break. Here's Big Daddy. It's rebounded by Memphis.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Murphy. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks down the triple.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. ABC, the pass to Harris. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Murphy. And here's Shepard for 3. And another 3 from Memphis.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to ABC. Beal surveying the D. He got a piece of it. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Tiny. And here's Shepard for three. And it's ABC with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That one drops for him.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Outside Murphy. Pass to Shepard. Over Edwards. Here's Murphy. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
The Bucks trail by 5. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Beal. Harris a screen. From the arc. Hudson with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Shepard from deep three-point range. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Garbage Man. Here's Hudson. That three's off the mark. Beal left side. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Memphis leading. To the left wing. ABC, the pass to Murphy. Right wing. Pass to Fisher. Clock at 6. Oh, swiped away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Harris passes to Edwards. And here's Beal.
Come to me.
Outside Edwards. And there's a pick. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Garbage Man. Hounded by Beal. Outside Murphy. Boomer passes to Garbage Man. Drops in the three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Number 29, Holy.
Harris passes to Maravich. Here's Big Daddy. No made baskets yet. And the Bucks miss again.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Yep, that one goes. The Bucks trail by 7. Pass to ABC. Inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Fisher. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Maravich. Edwards looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. There's the triple. Big Daddy shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Shepard. High arcing shot. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Here's Maravich. Covered by Murphy. Maravich, the pass to Edwards. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Garbage man passes to Fisher. Here's Hudson. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Garbage Man. 5 points in the game. Here's Hudson. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. From outside the arc. On target from range. Fisher's got 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
At the line for 1.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Addison. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Thompson. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Pass to Garbage Man, to the paint. Here's ABC. And he gets it back. Here's Maravich. Here's Big Daddy. Shot clock at 5. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Bucks. Number 33. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And there's the screen. Thompson passes to Garbage Man. Pass to Fisher. Out to the right wing. Here's Addison. Pulls it from the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Pass to Fisher. Fires the 3. The closer pulls it in. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's the machine. Down low. Here's Edwards. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. The shot by Fisher, no good. Milwaukee shooting only 42% to get this one going. The closer is good. .29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Garbage Man. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Garbage Man's got 8. The Bucks trail. Here's Maravich. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. Here's Mason. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Thompson, and it's Fisher in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Come get it, come get it.
Right side Edwards. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Garbage man passes to Thompson. Here's Addison. Here's Garbage man. Parries it down low. And now a 3-point Memphis lead. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's the bodyguard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And the Bucks making a change here. Beal's checked in. Inside. Addison can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Beal. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Tiny. And the bucket is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Beal attacking. It's stolen. Here's Tiny. He has 6. Pass to Garbage Man. Here's Addison. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Big Daddy. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession.
Number 26. Benjamin, number 26.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Beal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. Free throw drops for Beal.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Addison, the pass to Primetime. Here's Tiny. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Edwards to the inside. Here's the bodyguard. Beal outside. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Beal's got 7 points here in the quarter. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
There's a screen. Tiny passes to Garbage Man. Here's Tiny. 6 points for him. The 3 hits the trifecta. Tiny's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Memphis making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. The Bucks making a switch here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Beal, the pass to the bodyguard. Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Deflected. And they recover it. Here's ABC. The offensive rebound. Here's Edwards. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Addison can't get it to go. And so Beal will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Here's Garbage Man. He's got 10.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Shepard. Let's go with a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Beal. The kick out to Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. Addison, the pass to ABC. Pass to Tiny. They set the screen. Releases from 15. And the jumper is good. Tiny's got 7 points for the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Garbage Man. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Back to Beal. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Blocked! Here's the break. And he's going for the oop here. Addison can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. And they're on the run. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. The first one falls.
13 foul. At the line for the Bucks. Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Ellis. Here's Tiny. Six on the shot clock. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Here's Beal. 12 points for him. Here's Big Daddy. From downtown, Hudson with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Here's Big Daddy. And it's rejected. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Ellis. And here's Shepard for 3. Counted from distance. Shepard's got 9.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ellis's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Shepard missing. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Big Daddy, the pass to Beal. Shot from the top of the key. ABC. And the Bucks miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
With the drive. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Memphis shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Bucks trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Big Daddy. Rob! He's got a clear path. Here's Garbage Man. Rebounded by the Bucks. Big Daddy, the pass to Maravich. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Big Daddy. Hits the 3-pointer. Big Daddy's got 6.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Garbage Man passes to Boomer. Here's Tiny. 15 points in the game.
Number 10. First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 3.
First free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Bucks trail by 11. Now Beal. 12 points for him. Outside Edwards. Here's ABC. Blocked. Here's Fisher. No good there. ABC, the pass to Beal. Outside Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. There's 1:47 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Hudson. Pass to Shepard. Jacks up a 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And that one drops. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Here's Hudson. Pass to Shepard. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Big Daddy. 6 points for him. Back to Beal. Rebounded by Tiny.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Beal. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, 14 foul.
He's off on the first.
For your Grizzlies, Shepherd. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Harris up top, covered by Murphy. Pass to Big Daddy. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Big Daddy's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Beal with it on the floor for Milwaukee. We've got Edwards, and it's Big Daddy in at the small forward position. Harris outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Fisher. Pass to Shepherd. Launches it. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And he makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Murphy. Bucks trail by 12. And here's Beal. And the layup is good off the glass. Beal's got 18 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Harris outside. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Harris a screen. 5 on the clock. And Harris throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Shepherd. 18 points for him. Here's Hudson. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
ABC, the pass to Boomer. Pass to Tiny. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Big Daddy. 9 points in the game. Harris passes to ABC. Here's Big Daddy. From 12 feet, it's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Memphis leading by 8. Pass to Tiny. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris left side. Outside Edwards. Back to Harris. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Tiny. He's got 15. 2 points. That one goes.
Timeout.
Tiny's got 17.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Milwaukee with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Edwards. Murphy pulls it in. Murphy's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Fisher, the pass to Boomer. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Harris a screen. Here's Beal. Harris. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Tiny. Pass to Murphy. Here's Shepard. Here's the three. Ooh, rejected by Harris. And he stays with it. Tiny, no good.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Beal outside. There's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Here's Fisher, hounded by Beal.
Bucks foul. Number 34. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fisher. He's got 5. Out to the wing. Boomer passes to ABC. Now here's Murphy. Here's Shepard, guarded by Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Drains the triple. Hudson's got 7 points.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Beal outside. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Beal's got 22 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. First one falls for him.
Beal. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Hudson. He's got 7. Outside Murphy. Pass to Shepard. Knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. Harris up top. And is blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Murphy. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. Can't cash it in from the high post. Here's Fisher, guarded by Edwards. Fisher, the pass to Tiny. Here's Shepard. Plenty of space. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Big Daddy. Beal outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. Nice shot by Tiny. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's ABC. Here's Beal. Pass to Big Daddy. 3-pointer. Here's ABC. Off target with the 3.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And it's Beal with the ball for Milwaukee. A 12-point game. Harris. Excellent D there from Murphy.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Tiny, pounded by Beal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Maravich. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Big Daddy. And another miss by Milwaukee.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Here's Fisher. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line
That free throw no good.
His serve. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Bucks trail by 15. Here's Maravich. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Here's Hudson. Launches it from deep. They get it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Edwards, a pass to ABC. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Tiny. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Big Daddy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Maravich. The kick out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Harris with it, covered by Murphy. Here's Big Daddy. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Big Daddy's got 11 points. Grizzlies lead by 11. Here's Hudson. He has 7. And here's Shepard for 3. That is ABC with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, here's Harris. Here's Big Daddy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Pass to Shepard. There's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Maravich. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Shoots from 12, and the shot is good off the backboard. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Give him 8 points now.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Here's the bodyguard. There's the block. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to garbage man. Thompson with a screen. Driving in. Clock at 6. Tipped. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the closer. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 16 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Hudson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Grizzlies lead by 6. They've got Shepard, and it's prime time in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That free throw no good.
Shepard taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. The Bucks trail by 7. Here's Maravich. Pass to Big Daddy. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Beal outside. Pass to Maravich. From deep. Connects from downtown.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Addison. Hey, from beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Addison's got 5 points in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to garbage man. Got a hand on it. Here's Beal. Memphis with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Addison. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Tiny, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. Pass to Addison. Here's prime time. Inside. Here's Shepard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Shepard's got 23.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Beal, the pass to ABC. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. That gives him a double-double.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Pass to Tiny. No good off the glass.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Beal outside. Here's the closer. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Down low. Here's Addison, and he dunks it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Beal outside. Pass to Maravich. From behind the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Garbage Man. To the inside. Here's Shepard. 4-3. And Maravich pulls it down.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Grizzlies have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Big Daddy. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Here's Harris. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Here's Garbage Man. Pounded by Beal. To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Big Daddy. And Fisher pulls it down. Fisher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Tiny. Shoots from the right block. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead. And so Beal will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Maravich. Murphy pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. A nice shot by Hudson.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Maravich. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting from Milwaukee. Maravich taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Shepherd, he's checked in for Memphis. That one misses. Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Tiny. There's the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Puts one up from 19. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Maravich has got 7 points here in the quarter.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Here's Fisher. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Edwards. Murphy with a screen on Edwards. ABC, the pass to Murphy.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Murphy. And the Bucks making a change here. Beal's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
And the basket by Edwards.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
He was all alone on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Fires in the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Hudson. Pass to Shepherd. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's ABC missing. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Shepherd, pounded by Beal, and it's Shepherd missing. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Harris passes to Edwards. To the right side, here's ABC, and the 3-pointer goes. ABC's got 6 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Oh, stolen by Harris. To tie it up. Here's ABC. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. ABC's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Tiny. Pass to Shepherd. Lets the 3 fly. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Harris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Beal with it. To take the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And Beal drops them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Timeout, Grizzlies. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Fisher, the pass to ABC. Yes, it's good. Shepard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Beal outside. Charity stripe shot, and it's good. 2 points. Beal's got 28 points for the game.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Ball stolen. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Nice shot by Tiny. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
And it's Beal penetrating.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Shepard, that's good.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Beal outside. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
Here's Shepard. And a missed layup. And Milwaukee shooting 60% here in the 4th quarter. Terrific efficiency. Edwards, a pass to Beal. Shoots over Murphy. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Another shot. Harris. The Grizzlies pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Beal comes to help. Pass to Tiny. Ooh, they pick off the pass. They've got numbers. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. From 18 feet away. Beal, no good. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game is coming through.
Milwaukee calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
15 foul. At the line for Memphis.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Milwaukee calls timeout. 9 seconds left to play in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And so they foul intentionally.
If he hadn't fouled out, they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
At the line for 3.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. A clean win.